Hi, everyone. Welcome to Angel's Divine Guidance. I'm Angel, and we're here to have a rockin' show. So, happy Halloween, everyone. Yeah, I know I'm a day early for us, but there are some people who are a day ahead of us. Okay, so let's get some housekeeping done here. You can reach me at crystalclear101.com on my website page. You can reach me on Facebook at Crystal Clear 101 Holistic Healing and Products. And you can email me at cosmicearthangel@outlook.com. So the card for the majority of us watching the show today in general is the Facing Your Fear card. Okay, so this card is a change in the spiritual unfolding, and that kind of fits in with the thinning of the veil and the Halloween. Okay, so this is your chance to start spiritually developing and going forward with some of the stuff that you've been kind of holding off because you've been scared. Know that this is the time to kick her into action, but be careful with retrograde. So for Halloween, I just Googled it, and I have a few things that I actually want to read about Halloween. So I'm just going to grab my iPad here so that I can see, because with old age, you have a hard time seeing here. Okay, Halloween was originally a Celtic holiday celebrated on October 31st. The Celts believed that the souls of the dead visited the earth on the last day of October. They had a festival in honor of the souls of the dead, and they called it Samhain. The Celts believed the night before New Year's Eve, or New Year's, October 31st, was a time when the living and the dead came together because the walls of between the living world and the underworld was especially thin, hence now known thinning of the veil. Okay, no more than 1,000 years ago, the Christian Church named November 1st, okay, All Saints Day, also known as All Hallows. All right, this was a special holiday to honor the saints and the people who had died for their religion. All right. So we can go really dabbling into why was Halloween created? Was it religion? Was it just beliefs? Was it psychic beliefs? There's more involved in it. Okay. So people worried that evil spirits would cause problems or hurt them. So on the night of Halloween or Hallows Eve, people started dressing up as ghosts and evil creatures and stuff like that, thinking that the evil spirits would just think that they're already deceased and they wouldn't come and harm them. All right. The tradition of Halloween was carried to America by the immigrating Europeans. Okay. Some of the traditions changed a little. For example, on Halloween in Europe, some people would carry lanterns, okay, made out of turnips, believe it or not. In America, pumpkins were more common, so they just put candles, carved out a pumpkin and put candles in, and it became a pumpkin lantern. The Roman Empire conquered the Celts and took over some of their beliefs as well. And it's just how it migrated and how Halloween became what it is today and how it spread through the world so wide is because of just the way we evolved, just the way the earth was formed, the wars that have happened, the fights that have happened. A lot of the small villages would take food to the edge of the town, hoping that the spirits would have a feast and not raid the village and not cause any issues. Okay. Halloween is also known by other names as All Hallows Eve, All Hallows Tide, the Feast of the Dead, the Day of the Dead. So when you look at Halloween, each culture has a different name and a different belief and a different way of practicing it. And some people don't eat, like some cultures don't even believe or practice Halloween at all. Trick or treating came more in the Middle Ages and practiced by the poor people dressing up in costumes and knocking on doors. They were begging for food because they were starving. So it was a trick or a treat. This is how they were going to survive and not starve to death. Okay? They didn't bug for money. They bugged more for food. They didn't bug for candy. It was just food. Okay? And a lot of houses would make what was known as a soul cake, which was a small round cake that represented a soul being freed from purgatory when the cake was eaten. So that's just a little tidbit on Halloween and the generations of how it came through and how it developed. Okay, so we're going to go to our first caller, which is Maria and Victoria. Hello.
Hello.
How are you, my
Hi.
girl?
Oh, wonderful.
That's
I'm so
good.
excited. I've
So
never
you're
had
in British
anything.
Columbia.
Yeah.
I was just there in June on tour with the Galaxy Psychic Fair.
Oh, that's wonderful.
Yeah. So your card for tonight, okay, is the Divine Healing card. Okay, honor your sensitivity.
Yeah.
Take time out for yourself to heal. So you're very you're very busy taking care of other people and doing a lot for other people, and you don't take
Yeah.
very much downtime for yourself. So you need to do that, okay? So you need to start learning to say no, and you need to start taking time for yourself so you can
Yeah.
recuperate. All right? Because
Right.
if you don't, you're not going to be able to take care of anybody else.
Yeah.
So you got to do self care.
Well,
All right? So what
yeah,
are we doing for
thanks.
you tonight?
I was just wondering if I could um connect with any of my loved ones.
Okay, let's see what we can do here. Let's go into it a little bit here. Okay, do you have a grandfather on the other side or a father?
Actually, I have
It's
a father.
a father? Okay. Was he
Yeah.
kind of tall, like about 5'8", 5'9" in height?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Did he have trouble breathing in the end or have a heart attack?
Yeah.
Because it's kind of
Yeah.
in my
Oh,
throat
yeah.
and in my chest.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Okay. Okay. So he is here. All right.
Oh,
Now I just want to see what he has to say. All right. That question that you're thinking about that you've been running around in your mind for the last couple of months, he's
yeah.
on it. All right. He's working on it. It's just taking a little time to move stuff around for it to fall
Yeah.
into place where it's going to be in your best interest.
Yeah.
Okay. So he's also bringing up your health. Are you having, like, have you had your heart checked lately?
Oh, no, not lately. It's been pretty good though.
Okay. Well, he's just bringing this up so you can do with the information as you wish, but keep an eye
Okay.
on your heart. It's almost like there's a missing beat. Like he's making
Okay.
me feel like there's a missing beat. So I don't
Okay.
know if that's necessarily for you or if he's just showing me that that was part of his health issue. But he is bringing up that you need to pay attention to your heart, all right,
Okay.
as well as your blood pressure,
Okay.
all right. So just keep that in mind. Is your mom still here?
Actually, she's passed.
Okay, so then she's here as well. She had trouble getting around in the end? She needed a walker and
Oh,
assistance getting.
yeah, yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna make sure. Now, do you have a grandchild?
No, I don't. Actually, my sister's got a grandson.
Okay. Your mom's bringing up the grandbaby. That don't panic. She's with the grandbaby. She's got that covered. Okay.
Oh,
She's just bringing that up. She's got you covered.
okay.
All right. Now they're kind of both talking at the same time. Did they like to banter back and forth at each other when they
Oh,
were in the
yeah,
real world?
yeah.
Okay, well, they're still doing
Yeah.
it here because one's saying, no, it's my turn. The other one's going, no, it's my turn. And they're going back and forth. It's kind of
Oh,
interesting
that's so
watching them
cute.
argue on the other side.
Oh,
But that kind of
that's
reminds me
sweet.
of my own grandparents.
Oh, yeah.
Um,
Mhm.
are you thinking? Are you thinking of moving? Your dad's
No,
bringing up a house. Does that make sense
yeah.
to you?
Oh, we're renovating.
Okay. So it's
We're
sort of, I
doing a
was just
big
going to say the
renovation.
basement in this house is not
Yeah.
completed yet. He wants to remind you that when you are in the basement and completing it, to leave a roof tile out. Do not
Okay.
complete that roof tile in the spare bedroom.
Okay.
That's for tax reasons.
Oh, wow.
Because
That's that's so cool.
check
Because
into
we're
that, okay?
renovating. Yeah, we're doing the guest room or the guest suite, the in-law suite.
Okay, so check into that for property taxes because he's bringing it up that
Okay.
if if it's not completed, you'll pay less tax.
Oh, lovely.
And he was a man that was money was important because he's showing me lots of dollar signs.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Mm. Now, oh, are you redoing the backyard as well? Are you putting a pond in?
Actually, what's that? Yeah,
Are
we're
you
we're
putting a?
gonna renovate the backyard, but not until we're done the suite.
He's bringing up like he's showing me the backyard's going to kind of be that you need to put a pond in there with
Oh,
goldfish. Does that
wow.
make sense to you?
Oh, that sounds lovely. Yeah.
So
We do we've taken the pond apart.
yeah, he's kind of showing me, okay, so if you're going to walk out of the back of your house, he's showing me that it's
Yeah.
going to kind of be in the right back corner where it's
Wow, that's the corner
kind of
we're renovating.
cornered, put it in
Whoa.
like a cornered pond,
Yeah.
okay? And he's kind of showing that you got to put trees around it, if that makes sense to you, if you can do
Oh,
that,
yeah. Yeah.
okay? Going to bring up your property value
Oh,
because
wow. Thanks.
you are going to be selling in the future, in the
Oh,
near
yeah.
future. You feel like within the next 2 years that you're possibly going to be selling.
Oh,
Does that
wow.
make sense?
Yeah, it does.
Okay. Mm, want to make sure there's okay. You got a question for him?
Yeah, I don't even know what to ask them. Um, I've taken up painting, which he was a painter, he was an artist. And I'd probably want to ask him if he likes my paintings.
Oh yes, you make him proud because you're a chip off the old block. If that makes sense.
Yeah,
Okay,
I'm
your
in the
painting
process of,
style is
yeah, I have
like
the same
his,
style
but
as,
yeah,
yeah,
you put a modern
yeah,
spin on it though.
yeah,
Okay, so
like,
it's almost like
yeah,
you could create some of his paintings with your modern
yeah,
spin. It would be like a whole new painting.
oh,
Now,
yeah.
he's also saying you could put your own gallery show on.
Oh, thank you. We've
If
actually
you
thought
put
of it.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
saying you could, and you would sell quite a few paintings, girl.
Oh, thank you.
Without a doubt. Without a doubt. Okay. So where are you going on your trip here? He's making me feel like you're going to be getting on a plane and you're going to be going to where there's white sand.
um, well, in the next year, maybe up to Maui.
Okay. Okay.
Hmm.
Well, he'll be there with you, so know that. He's
Oh,
always
that's
with you.
lovely.
Now, okay, so he's
It
showing
feels
me a
like my mom. Yeah, it feels like they're always with me.
yes, they are. He's also bringing up
Yeah.
a car accident. So has anybody been in a car accident here in the last couple of months?
Not that I know
He's bringing attention to the car accident. So just keep that
of.
in mind, okay? Because if it
Yeah.
hasn't happened, it might be just him giving a piece of information that's going to verify, okay? I'm
Yeah.
not saying go out and be panicky that you're going to be in an accident,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
somewhere along the line, the car accident will be brought. And I'm not saying that it's anybody in your
Yeah.
family, but somebody you might
Yeah.
know might be in a car accident, but or there might be one just in front of you. Just knowing that, just sort of keep that on the back burner. That's going to be
Yeah.
his way of validating for you that I truly have him.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So
Has
let's go ahead.
yeah. I've been trying to reach my. I've always wanted a reading to see if my nephew was around because I
Okay.
feel
He
like
was
he's been around me a lot.
about 15, 16 when he passed.
Uh, 21.
Okay. I have one. Was he short? Maybe I'm getting the age wrong.
Actually,
Okay.
not really. Like
Okay.
5'10".
There's a 15, 16-year old that is hovering around you. Okay.
Oh,
I'm going to keep dabbling it a little deeper because it might be your nephew,
yeah.
but he might be going to a time when he remembers was the best for him. So
Oh,
when he was
yeah.
15, 16, did he spend time with you
Yeah. Well, I guess I saw a lot more of him when he was younger.
when he was younger? Okay.
Yeah.
Did he own a truck?
I don't. I'm not really sure if he drove.
Okay, he's bringing a truck up. It would be a darker colored truck. So
Yeah.
just keep that in mind. If
Okay.
you didn't have a darker colored truck or his parents didn't have a darker colored truck, then this could be just something that is going to come up, or it might kick in later when you have time to process what we've been talking about.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. So
Um.
now,
So is my mom with my dad?
oh yes, your dad was there
Oh.
when she passed.
Oh. That's
Okay. So
wonderful.
they're back together. The whole family is basically together.
Oh, that's wonderful.
All right. And know that
Oh,
they'll
that's
be
so.
there. I'm not saying you're dying, but when it is your time, no, they will be there. I had
Well,
said
it's
that to
really
one
nice to
client.
know. You know what? I've never had a fear of death. I've had a lot
Well,
of near-death experiences in my life. So,
yeah, that's why you're very psychic yourself. You're very in tuned, and that's why
yeah,
you get the messages directly. You
yeah,
can talk to your own parents. You're just at a
yeah,
point right now where you're on a pivot. You're
yeah,
trying to decide which direction you're going.
yeah.
Okay. And with your health
I
issues,
I see them in my dreams a lot.
oh yeah, they come visit you every night.
Yeah, actually, yeah, yeah, a lot. I've
They
actually
do.
got, yeah, when my dad passed, um, I met them both at their house in my dream, and they were really nervous because they said they had a lot of relatives coming in from out of town they haven't seen in a long time. And I helped them make some tea and cookies and stuff and help comfort them
So
when we
no,
got that.
you were
Yeah.
actually communicating with them. So you were
Yeah.
actually doing those things,
Yeah.
just on a different realm.
It was so
All right.
beautiful. Thank you so much.
You're welcome, and thank you for calling in, and you have a great weekend.
You will have
All
a
right.
wonderful weekend. Happy Halloween.
Thank you. You
Thank you
too.
for that beautiful, beautiful talk. You have a
All right.
good night.
You too.
Okay.
Bye. Hi, Denisha. How are you?
Hello?
Denisha. Hi, how are you?
Hi, I'm fine, thank you.
That's good. Okay, so your card today is the White Eagle. That's the ancestry card. So know that you are connected with your lineage. Your family is linked and goes back for many, many generations. So your gifts and your talents and the information that you're receiving is coming from direct family line. All right, does that make sense to you?
Yes, in a sense it does.
In a sense, it does, because you are quite psychic.
Yes, yes, that's true.
Yes. So know that your information is directly coming from your family line. So I think, I shouldn't say I think, let me just dabble into there a little bit more. I'm getting the feeling that this is coming from your mom's side. Does that make sense?
Absolutely.
Okay. So somebody on your mom's side actually practiced. Who did the tea leaf readings?
Not to my knowledge, probably secretly
Okay.
or before I was born. I don't know.
That's a possibility, or somebody in the family might know who did tea leaf readings, or somebody is doing tea leaf readings because they're bringing up the teacup and the reading. And it's something that you would be very talented at doing, that you could pick up yourself if you chose to do.
I would love to one day. I would love
Yeah,
to.
you can just start researching it and jump right in and start practicing. Get some loose leaf tea and start practicing your readings, girl, because you've got the talent.
Well, thank you.
Okay,
I
so what
feel
are
that way. I just really don't know where to start yet. It's a lot going on, so I have to get serious about it at some point.
yeah, you've got to pick something that interests you, that sort of like, oh man, yeah, I would love to try doing
Right.
that. And then
Right.
just get online and start researching different people who do it. Like YouTube is a wonderful, wonderful tool for you. Okay. I just got a little
Yeah.
thing we got. So do you have any particular questions, or you just want general?
Well, I would like to look into me and my boyfriend Jonathan. We're kind of new in a relationship. I just want to know where it's going, and I'm trying to move. It's just a lot going on. I'm trying to figure it all out.
Well, girl, do your move and don't put too much thought into it. Just enjoy the moment and enjoy the ride. This is a fairly new relationship, so to say whether it's going to make it or break it isn't giving it enough time to be nurtured and to grow. So just
Okay.
enjoy the fact that you have somebody who truly enjoys being with you and who looks forward to seeing and talking to you, who thinks you're very intelligent. So just enjoy the ride.
Mm.
Okay.
I plan to, but things don't always go the way I think they
Well,
will. So I'm just a little nervous.
yeah, when you focus on the things that aren't going right, you're just drawing in more of what you do not want. So you've got
Mm.
to trust your psychic gifts, and you have to trust the fact that it's going to be exactly what you need when you need it, and just enjoy it. Have fun. Relax and have fun. Let him spoil you. Let him take you out for supper. Let him take you to a movie. He loves doing that stuff for you. But you gotta let him do it.
I plan to.
Yeah. You just gotta relax a little bit. No, just do your move. He'll help you move. I mean, don't worry about the money. It's coming your way. This move is going to be a good move for you because you're going to be able to move forward in a lot of areas. But you have to really get, how do I put it? You got to get honest with yourself. What are you truly looking for, and what is it that you truly want? Because they're showing me that you're just kind of skitsy all over the place. So you're like a squirrel. You see a shiny thing and poof. Okay? So you've got to make a priority list. All right? So that you can zone it into what you really want. And just enjoy the relationship. Who knows? It might just open up a whole bunch of new doors for you that you never thought was possible before.
Well, I sure do hope so, because I'm looking forward to that. I really am.
Yeah, you've just got to trust him and give him the chance.
But do you feel like any negativity with him at all, or it's just in my mind?
No, I don't get any negativity off of him at all. I get that he has been burnt in the past, but he's not gun shy like most guys. So he really wants to treat you like the queen that you deserve to be treated like. Does that make sense?
It does. I mean, yes, absolutely.
You've been burnt in the past, but you can't lump all men under the same envelope, okay? Because not all men are the same way. So you have to give him the opportunity to prove otherwise.
So when do you think you're moving? Like, how soon?
You're going to be moving before Christmas.